Hello everyone, this is Caramel Kink here. This is my first blog website video that I've ever done, so bear with me a little bit. Excuse the shower curtain, we'll get to that. My site is about my transition to having natural hair. To keep this short and sweet and simple, what I'm going to do is probably give weekly reviews to show my transition and the steps that I've taken to go natural. I have about type C, tight, thick curl, have a lot of hair, very coarse. I got some nappy stuff, for lack of a better term. What I wanted to do was to stop having chemical relaxers. I'm not a hair know-it-all. I don't have any kind of education on hair besides the education that I've been given from my licensed stylist. I do always preach it's better to go to a professional than try to do it yourself. You gotta love your hair, ladies. You gotta take care of your hair. You gotta do it right. I know it's expensive, but you know, if you want to buy, if everyone wants to buy all the fancy clothes and nice, you know, shoes and everything like that, we can take care of our hair and put some money into our hair. After all, it's an extension of ourselves. With that being said, just a little background information about my hair. I've been getting relaxers since I was 5 years old. I have long, thick hair. I do have psoriasis of the scalp, so chemical relaxers were tough. Regardless, even on a good psoriasis day or psoriasis-free day, my scalp is still sensitive. So the relaxers were really, really harsh. Along with that, I wanted to dye my hair. I've dabbled with the highlighting of, you know, in the rinses. And because I do sweat a lot, and I'm trying to get back into the gym, it's difficult. I don't want, you know, rinse on my shirt when I'm working out. I'd rather dye my hair. Well, my hairdresser told me that the only way that she would put dye in my hair or highlights is if I went chemical free. So she gave me some options. We could do the big chop, which is what a lot of sites are about, or I could do extensions and weaves until my hair grew out long enough. I'm not a weave person, never really have been. I had once when I went on vacation, and I opted that wasn't the route for me. Or she said I could try a keratin, and I could try applying keratin over my chemically relaxed hair and letting the relaxed hair grow out, with the new growth being my natural curl, my natural braid. I was a little excited about that, so I searched the web, trying to find any information I could find about the product that she used. Trusting that she wouldn't do anything that would be harmful to my health, but also wanting some background information about, you know, keratin in African American hair. I've heard keratin before, but I've heard a lot of Caucasian women talk about it. So I did search the web, found some helpful videos, but what I also noticed was there was a lot of do-it-yourselfers. A lot of women doing it at home, buying the products. So, you know, I saw their finished products, and it looked nice, but once again, I always preach you should go to a professional. So, with that being said, we did the keratin process. It's been about 2 weeks that I did my keratin. So how she applied it was she applied the keratin, let it sit on there and dry for a little bit, then she dried it with the blow dryer, and then she flat ironed it. And I left with the keratin in my hair. A lot of the videos that I watched showed like she left it on, blow dried it, flat ironed it, and then rinsed it out right away. No. You need to leave the keratin in your hair for about 3 to 4 days. They say 72 hours. My hairdresser actually had me leave it in for about 5 days because, one, I couldn't get into the salon. So, with that being said, with the keratin in your hair, after she blow dries it and flat irons it, or he, you can't get it wet. So, I had to skip the gym darn, for about 5 days, and I had to take baths because shower with shower cap, you can't get anything wet. No rubber bands, no bobby pins, because it will leave a bend in your hair. So just leave it straight, go to bed, wake up, flat iron it. Can I tell you, it was amazing. I've never in my life gone to bed because, like I said, I sweat a lot. I mean, come on, it's hot. Who doesn't? At night, it gets hot. So usually when I go to bed and wake up, and if I sweat and I'm sleeping all over the place, my hair's gonna be like all matted and tangled and nothing. It was straight. It was unbelievable. I hardly even had to flat iron my hair. Went back to the salon. She rinsed it out, and then she dried it, and then she flat ironed it. That was about a week and a half ago. In that time, I have literally been caught in the rain. Went to the gym. I'll be honest, about 3 times. I'm a single mom, so I'm running constantly all over the place. Haven't washed my hair whatsoever. Hair did not frizz up when I got caught in the rain. It actually just dried and was fine. So now, after I've explained everything, let's see the finished product. So like I said, this is 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks, I'm sorry, with the keratin application, a week and a half after she washed it. I can try to zoom in and show you my roots, but honestly, guys, I don't really think you're going to be able to see much of that. So I can show you the edges, mind the pimples. I will say that when I sweat, on the side, behind my ear, my glasses always used to get tangled up. Not so much on this. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. Like I said, I have not washed my hair. It's soft. It's manageable. I mean, you can mess it up, play with it, go all over the place, and just comb it, and it's like, oh, it just goes back. It's amazing. I'm a big fan of this. I know a lot of people complained about the harshness. I will say, my eyes started to water when she was blowing it dry. She did not wear a mask. There was no special ventilation. She just put a towel over my face, a wet towel I held it over my eyes until she was done blowing it dry. And that was that. My throat didn't get scratchy. I am suffering from a cold, so excuse the harsh voice. But, that's because I have a 3-year-old. But, no, I was fine. Didn't get sick, didn't have any adverse, effects from it, nothing. I'm loving this keratin. What I'm going to try to do is probably do like weekly updates to show, the transition. My hair grows pretty fast, so it is starting to grow out, and I have to say, even just feeling my scalp, the curl is such a nice soft curl that's growing, and I'm very excited to see what my natural grade is. Even after a relaxer, after my best relaxer, my hair has never felt this light, this fresh, this nice, this soft, this silky. It's amazing. I am a great, huge fan of Coppola, with a professional hairdresser putting it on for you. I have to say also, I did run it by my primary care physician about the chemicals, and lo and behold, she goes to the same salon I do, and she gets keratins as well. And hey, if a doctor gets it, I mean, it's pretty safe. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you tune in. I am going to be on caramelkink.com with updates. I will also have everything written out. I'll have before and after shots of my hair. I know I started this a little bit late because after I got the finished product, I was like, I have to tell everyone about this. And I want to kind of document what my hair, the transition of it going from chemically relaxed to natural. With that being said, have a good night, everyone. I'll talk to you soon.